Welcome back to Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1. While we were away, I was informed that the only way you can get the like button to animate is if you say to smash that like button. I'm not sure if I believe that, because I did a whole spiel in memoria trying to get the like button to animate, as well as the subscribe button. So, if that didn't work, I just made a fool of myself, and we will begin the actual episode now. But before we do, just one more time, remember to smash that like button and hit that subscribe button. Okay, I'm done. Damn you. I'm new to Bitdefender, and it's decided that every time I use a microphone, it needs to put up a pop-up notification. That's getting old fast, so at some point I'm gonna need to find a setting to turn that off. I know I said last time we were going to go ahead and get back on track by trying to figure out how to progress in the main story, but I actually think I'm going to do this first. This is the scapegoat. For persons who are arrested for theft, property damage, and debauchery, whatever that means. Yeah, blah blah blah. Forest ruins to the west of the cemetery. So all the way over here. Swell. Yeah, the cemetery is pretty far from where we are right now. So in that case, we won't do that. What I would rather do then is actually just keep wandering around Old City for a little while, or whatever. I'm in Old City, right? Yeah. Wander around Old City, checking the clock. Alright. And, you know, let some more points of interest populate on the map. Because we are getting to the point where fast travel points are going to begin being useful. Unless you're one of those people who's like, fast travel? What's that? Nah, I don't understand those people who are like, gotta walk everywhere. We found a mosque. Hooray. Eh. So, kinda, not really taking the route I want, but whatever. Let's keep going. No, my mouth is giving me trouble for trying to talk today. It's weird, it kinda starting to hurt. Even though I don't think I've said anything much today. At least nothing out of the ordinary. Ugh. The back alleys. This looks more like a main drag to me. Fact. There's a coin near here, eh? It's also a market. Ooh, what's up here? Oh. I was hoping for like a secret. I guess a shortcut.
The market square. Beating heart of the old city. I wonder if they still sell that heavenly Turkish delight around the corner.
Come! Decorate your house in Oriental style.
Let's see.
I'm afraid I have nothing to offer.
Let's
see, we can buy some clothes. Oh, right! Didn't I want to find you so I can buy some not ice cream salesman related apparel? Yeah, we'll buy the, let's see here. We have enough money. We'll buy the fez. Do we really want the bowler hat? I guess it wouldn't hurt. Never know. Don't really want any of these. What's the rent icon? That little icon, I don't know. None of these are really helping. Old man makeup, eh? Yeah, this might be useful. Even mother wouldn't recognize you. Take that. Enclosed land. Definitely take that one. And we'll take that one. I don't think we need to be worrying about too much of a luxurious suit. Some of this armor is just fun. What's this one called? Assassin something or other.
a good choice. A good choice indeed.
It better be, because that was $75 down the... Why am I dressed like that? Just because I bought it all doesn't mean I want to wear it. Thank you, game. Cool. Alright. There's something else of interest here in the old city market, except the fast travel point. Thank God that activated. Yeah, what are you selling? Nothing? Can't talk to you? Fine. Don't want to talk to you anyway. Let's see here. Well, that's been activated. That's good news. There's still quite a bit on this side to look at. But we'll deal with that when the game makes us go that way. For now, the game is having us go all the way to the other side of the map, which I guess I could fast travel there, but we'll walk for now, because I still think there's a few... Why is that cow just there? I don't know. Who knows? Draw distance on the left there is a little bad. Maybe the game will fix it later. Future update to have better graphics. This is Unreal Engine, so there should be no excuse. Well, there is an excuse, kind of. This is an indie studio currently stuck in the Ukrainian war for the last 3 years. I'm just glad the Ukrainian war has not turned into World War III. That is something nobody needs. Not that Ukraine deserves to have a war in the first place, but... Ah, the Scaladio Bookshop. I was wondering if it was going to do something like that, because the save icon appeared in the bottom corner. Before... Oh, we can go this way. Before the name of the place did. Indicating that I was trying to trigger something. Fascinating. Walking slow. I have to wonder what the next open world Sherlock Holmes game is gonna be. Because it's back in London now. Are they gonna just try and go back to the linear approach, or are they gonna keep trying to do open world extravaganzas? Because the Awakened Remastered came after this game. And they went back to the linear approach. But that was a remaster, so the game was already linear to begin with. Ah, the Legacy Theater. Don't go swimming, you'll drown. Okay. There's a fun story about swimming. I could tell, but I won't. It's also a case of I told you so. And someone deciding not to listen and learning the hard way how water parks work. Whoops, I told the story anyway. Who cares? Story had a fine ending. There's no, like, tragic destruction or sadness that happened at the end. But, it's a good way of learning the hard way that, yeah, you don't go to the water park unless you know how to swim. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Yay. Around you. And I gotta be getting closer. In fact, we might actually almost be back to the mansion. Which, if I've accidentally, or purposefully, wandered my way back here to Stonewood Manor, which it looks like I have, I'm gonna step inside and see if we actually can trigger something that should be allowing us to get to the next part of the game. We may have missed something here.
Home
Oops.
sweet home, Sherry.
Mycroft's umbrella. The only outgoing thing in his wardrobe.
It's red.
Another memory incoming, Sherry.
Strange. I struggle to recall anything about the day we moved in. The only detail I'm sure of is that it was raining early that morning.
That's supposed to be the sound of a thunderstorm? How hard to tell.
Another one.
Locked.
There must be something important behind it. I can feel it. Another one.
All these doors.
There must be something important behind it. I can feel it.
Yes, you can feel it. It'll mean nothing until we have found, or I guess until we have inspected every suspicious looking nook and cranny. Pull some Edgeworth logic here. Curtains. Did I miss anything in here? Doesn't seem like it. Unless I'm supposed to be pinning stuff, maybe. Ah, I am supposed to be pinning stuff. Whoops. That would explain a lot. Wheelchair.
This trip was a challenge for our mother. I tried to help her.
And then what? Here we go.
Our mother brought a slew of belongings with her. She refused to leave a single thing in London. Mycroft had to spend the whole day dealing with it.
Next. I guess I took the long way to get to Mycroft. Whoops.
There was always a hat on our stand, but I'm sure it did not belong to Mycroft.
Do you feel it? Is it the air shimmering, or is it my imagination?
Ah, it's time to assemble the scene of the day we came to Gordona. Well, let's see. Yay, unpacking stuff. I mean, there's Mycroft doing that. And then we were over here helping Mother. That's not us. That looks more like it. And over here was... I think that was Mycroft. It would have been not us. It would have been Dr. Man. Let's go.
Your neighbors will be told that Mrs. Holmes is suffering from tuberculosis. It is common to move closer to the sea in such cases.
Thank you, Dr. Richter. No, Sherlock, step away from her. Upstairs, go to your room.
Lean on me, Mother. Take your time.
Actually, I never heard her coughing. I remember now.
Early in the morning of a rainy day, Sherry's mother was weak and unsafe, so he tried to help her. Mycroft was very serious with legal language and saw Sherlock trying to summon every command to go upstairs to our room. Last person to arrive was the doctor, Otto Richter, who talked about tuberculosis.
Oh, I feel dizzy. It's stuffy in here, isn't it?
John, are you all right?
I'll be okay in a minute. How about we find our room in the meantime?
Okay. A new Mind Palace clue and other stuff has been added. But first, let's explore the room.
Look at this. It's like traveling 10 years into the past with a single step. Oddly satisfying.
If you say so. A book!
One of John's first pictures. I think this was supposed to be Mycroft. He really has improved his skills since then.
And...
This brings back memories. We used this old diary to keep track of our adventures. I think it was my father's. John, do you think we can visit some of the places mentioned in the diary for old time's sake?
Why not? Nothing like a stroll down memory lane. Note down the places you'd like to visit, and I'll add what I remember of them.
Noted!
Oh, these must be the notes of my earliest observations. We wanted to locate a particular dog we'd spotted, and we met it, didn't we?
Yes, we did. And this.
Need to repeat this one day, but with bullets.
Duh.
Sharp and well balanced. It would be a pity to leave such a tool behind.
So you're not gonna take it? Okay. Try again.
Sharp and well balanced.
Fine, never mind.
It would be a pity to leave such a tool
Coal
behind.
dust from Miner's End, sandy dirt from the old city. We scoured the island top to bottom for these soil samples.
I don't know why you want soil, but okay.
The first chemical laboratory I ever made. I almost miss its elegant simplicity.
Gotta miss the mini games we used to play in the older Sherlock Holmes games.
Look at this, John. Remember how desperately I wanted to learn the violin? I never had a proper opportunity.
Such a shame. I always hated the rule about being silent in this place.
Not so silent anymore. Alright, what have we here? A thingy.
Interesting. What's that over there?
Looks like a key.
This doorknob has a cross-shaped end. Too intricate to be merely a handle.
You know what? That definitely looks like a key. Let's poke around and see if we can find any secrets.
The only fiction book on my table. I can still hear my mother reading it to me.
And the spook. Hey, why aren't you going? Go!
So many pleasant evenings were spent here with the Encyclopedia Americana.
That's everything. Why did you specifically want an encyclopedia on Americana?
A magnificent tool made for a spurious purpose, staring into the sky. I've definitely found a better use for it.
You mean for spying on people? This time I was first to pick beds. This one's mine now.
Ah, you've been dared to find a hidden room? Okay, whoops, that's not finding a hidden. No, stop it! I'm gonna pin this. Find the hidden room. Or hidden thingy. Whatever it's for.
Nah, doesn't fit here.
Okay, what else could it be for this, perhaps? Perfect.
Perfect match.
What says this?
My small archive of crime clippings. Maybe I should pick up this habit again.
Definitely should.
Still has a faint odor of tobacco, one of the few things on this island that smell like home. Made of cherry wood, Father's favorite.
Nice, we got a pipe. From our father, Cigar Holmes.
I knew you'd find it in no time.
Nice, that's taken care of. And let's just make sure there's nothing else. Ah, there is something else. There's actually many
I'll
somethings.
never forget how challenging it was to obtain this simple sketch.
And then this.
Oh, it reminds me of our neighbour. He had the same balloon in his yard, only bigger. Do you remember?
Yes, we visited him several times while living here.
It's almost time for the Mind Palace. Actually, I think it, well, not quite. Check this first. Then we'll deal with the Mind Palace.
Cannot believe all my toys are still here.
Hey, they were not just yours. They were half mine too.
And then this.
An artifact from Palau carved out of bone and claimed to be 300 years old. My mother proved it was a fake. My very favorite plaything. It was the perfect pirate treasure.
Alright. Well, now it's time to go to the Mind Palace because the game will shut up about it. See what we can figure out. Mainly that. Mycroft hid the truth about the death of our mother and lied about tuberculosis. And then, while there are no records of our mother's death, we have friends. Perhaps our friend can help. Yep. So let's go find friend.
Wasn't that neighbour missing a finger?
That does sound vaguely familiar. Wasn't his name, Theodore? Theodore Gilden, perhaps?
It's the perfect time to investigate.
Let's go. See if we can find this friend. In an easy world, we just gotta look for the big balloon that'll somehow magically still be there. Let's go see if we can find a big magical balloon. I know where to go. I mean, it's not hard. Just look for neighbors. You still gotta look a bit harder than just like right next door, because this was back when people believed in having large yards and not postage stamping them to death with tiny neighborhoods. Okay. Can't go in there. Too bad. But we can't go.
That wretch Goliath would murder us all. Mark my words.
What is this? A case we have found.
Destruction and trampled ground.
Looks like something big has gotten out of here.
Destruction and
Oh,
trampled ground.
same thing again. Thank you. And dead man. We just teleport to him.
He was certainly under pressure.
That feels insensitive.
Torsionist, you were not.
Let's see. We have a rock. No, rock's not important.
Disjointed vertebrae. Difficult to say if it was a way to start or finish him off.
Interesting.
A belt from a dressing gown. Curious.
And something down here.
A kneecap reduced to splinters.
And let's see. There should be one more thing. Not should be. There is one more thing. What is it? Not the blood. Hands, maybe? Yes. No. There we go.
A missing pinky. Middle-aged.
Ah.
It's none other than Theodore Gilden.
Oh boy, Sherlock. Another death means another question.
And we shall answer the question. It's far too interesting to give it up to the police.
Definitely. A mystery we have.
Didn't we get to fly in it as children? I doubt it could hold my weight today.
You never know. You never know. But yes, at long last, this is our first, well, really our next main case that we can deal with. It's been a while. We did a lot of side cases. Okay, ball.
An amount of attention that most can only dream of.
And then over here, couple things to look at. Footprint. And one more thing.
Poke the elephant with this? Really? People are hopeless.
A strong pull broke this leash.
And anything else? Blood. Yeah, blood.
A pool of blood and saliva, possibly as a result of impact.
Sherlock, take a picture of the footprint. It's valuable evidence.
Oh yeah, it's been so long since I had to learn something. Now you press LT to activate your camera and RT. Take the picture.
This photograph can help us find the old article about the elephants. The front page was fascinating. It was hard to believe as a child.
True. We may need it in our investigation. A royal suite for a favorite pet.
Plenty of food to satisfy even the most fastidious.
Big word.
This is quite comfy.
The ground? Okay. Well, how do you like that? Can I break in now? No. Well, we gotta be able to do something, because, we can't continue investigation unless I'm supposed to pin something. Oh, archives. Got it. Remind me of a newspaper article, which means we have to go back to the press land. Get some researched information on that. And if I could go inside, that'd be really great. Alas. Well, since we have to go back to the police station anyway soon, and towards that direction's also like the newspaper. I want to take care of... we're going back to side casing immediately after finding the first case. Ugh. Go ahead and do that one. Goliath may have killed Theodore, the elephant, whose name we just magically know. Or maybe we just made it up. But yeah, I'm going to take care of the cemetery case so that when we head back to the center of town, we will have multiple things to take care of. I'm attempting to do a 100% run of this game, so, hence my back and forthing a lot. This was, blah, blah. Building a sign go in the forest ruins to the west of the cemetery. So we have to go to the place that's marked forest ruins, understood? Let's take the road. No need to go through the cemetery again. Well, this isn't really the greatest road. But we should be able to find our way through. Yeah. Can I get through this gate? That might be the edge of the world, actually. Yep, that's... White paws. That's edge of the world. Rats. The only bummer about open world games is when you find the edge of the world. You can't explore anymore. Alright. Let's see if we can find it this way. Me running. Up the stairs. Hard left. Along the wall. Hard right. And what have we here? A ritual site.
Hope you haven't had your lunch yet. This one's bad.
Gotcha.
The hoof prints end in deep furrows. The animal was resisting.
So they were doing... a animal sacrifice.
What a waste.
What of good wine? I'm glad to know where your priorities lie. What else do we have?
The goat was torn to pieces. Ugh. Savagery.
Okay. Now let's see here. What else do we got? There should be more evidence than just that. Sad but true.
The robe is soaked with wine.
For easy flammability. That's my deduction, at least. Gotta wait for Shock to figure it out to know if I'm right or wrong.
My gut tells me some dark magic happened here.
Multiple bare footprints. I should examine them more closely.
That we shall. See what we got here. It's under the stone. You don't care? But let me thank you.
Someone stumbled on a stone and fell to the ground.
Didn't really do a good job highlighting that correctly now, did you, game? I saw something. Yes, I did. Beats.
The priest said that he came here to stop the ritual. Did you really, Father?
Oh! Well, it's time to do this already. Let's see if I can put this together. John's already in position waiting to do it. Okay. Well, let's start at the beginning. Right here. I guess right back here. Pulling on the Ramsed. Then right here. Person was knocked over and dropped a vase. Over here. What's that sound supposed to be? Doesn't matter who it is. Possibly. And then they're just going, yeah, 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 yeah. And then over here, we have... What's the difference? Hard to say. And then there's one more here, which is rock. I don't think it's that one. There's not really many good options. This one's kind of confusing. This is probably wrong, but...
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Well, when you make these easier, I will. Alright, let's try this again. If you'll let me, the game. Thank you. Try that one. And I guess we could try that same one too. Or is it? Maybe it's that one? Ah! Okay. And then in the woods. Who do we have in the woods? Bloop. If you'll let me bloop game. Ah, there it is. I was hitting the wrong button. I was like, B, B, B. Not really getting any options here. What are my options? I guess we'll stop at that. And then this one. So let me flip. No, I don't want that one. I want this one, I think. Yes. And then... Well, let's see if that's right.
You're not even trying,
No.
Sherry. Concentrate.
A few hunches about where I went wrong. Could be this one. Let's try it.
You're not even trying.
You're not even
Sherry.
trying, Sherry. Concentrate. Yeah, I don't care about the bad marks. I 100% this game already, so... Don't need to have achievements. Let's see. Unless I missed one? No. Let's see here. That one, maybe? We'll see. And, well, I'm just gonna try again.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
Let's see, you better not give me bad marks again, because, who knows? What could I have wrong? I don't think it's you. What options I have for you? Not feathers. This one that's wrong?
You're not even
Dang it.
trying, Sherry.
That's an animal mask, right? Yeah, that's an animal-looking mask. And then... let's see here. Flip some of these around. Maybe that... and then it's this one back here that I'm most confused about. I'm trying to see how these masks rotate. Yeah, I'm convinced that one's gotta be right.
So, we have 3 lusty women engaged in a ritual. They're drinking and dancing when suddenly they hear a noise from the bushes. Their ritual seems to be working. There's a man they can get drunk already. While 2 of them are busy with the priest, the 3rd one leaves. She is the one who stole the goat and brought it to the ritual. The poor animal smells trouble and charges at the drunken woman with the amphora. Still, he couldn't break free, and at the end was brutally torn apart and eaten alive.
Well, they attracted the attention of men. The police, at least.
Is that what they wanted? I honestly don't understand what was going on here, what the purpose was.
Can't wait to get back to the station. Or what?
Yep, I can't wait to get back to the station too, away from the smell. We are gonna beat you. Once I find the station, there it is. Bye! Have fun being stuck there with the inability to fast travel. Okay. I gotta see if that's the end of the police case. I'm sorry, what? There's a missing item poster. I'm just going with this strategy again because I don't care. Eventually it'll be right. There we go, see? Just say they're all right until you get to the right ones. Use the key to put up posters around Scalado for information about a stolen violin. What do you know? A new side case has emerged. The game's just drowning in them.
Mr. Holmes, I have great news. Our recent accomplishments have earned me a promotion. Sergeant Stark. It has a nice ring to it, hasn't it?
Congratulations. I'll be nice.
Please accept my congratulations, Sergeant. Your part in solving those cases was invaluable.
Come, Mr. Holmes, your part was just as important. Not without my guidance, of course, but you did an excellent job. Anyway, I'll be moving back to the office space. My days at this blasted desk are almost over. I won't be scapegoated now.
Good for you, I suppose. Speaking of scapegoats, I've solved the last case on the board. The goat was stolen by the lady in the blackbird mask. As if that makes any difference, judging by the atrocity I witnessed at the crime scene.
Yes, I heard about that one. The things women get up to these days. Ugh.
Well, I'm glad to have been of service. Now I have other matters to attend to.
Mr. Holmes, if I may be so bold as to make one last request. Do you remember that I told you that our chief inspector has been missing for a few months now? My current task is to establish his fate. I've tried to make sense of his last case, but it's a convoluted mess. I would really appreciate your help.
Why don't you do it yourself?
Why don't you do it yourself? I'm sure there's nothing in that case a police sergeant can't handle.
You're simply much better at it than me. There, I said it.
I won't argue with that, although much better is still an understatement.
So let's help.
Fine, you have me intrigued.
Thank you awfully, Mr. Holmes.
So, tell me what you know.
Tell me everything you know.
Well, I don't know much. Just that it's connected to a gang called the Hive. Placido has been after their leader, the Hive Master, for years. But otherwise, I can't make head nor tail of it. Here, take the key to Placido's office. You might find some leads in there.
So
is it Chief Inspector Placido who has vanished? From what I've gathered, he was a good detective.
Ain't that the truth? He was solving cases like shelling peas. Without him, things have gone downhill. He was a crotchety sort, always grumbling, fussing, taking his snuff by the handful, but I, for one, miss the old boy.
Very well. I'll see what I can find out.
One thing is certain. It's a dangerous business. Be careful, Mr. Holmes.
Alright, scapegoat is done. The board is done. And we have our last police case. Which we are on a main case right now, at least attempting to be. We're gonna be sidetracked a lot in this game, but we also went over a little bit, so I'm gonna end the episode here. Next time on Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1, we're going to dive more into the Gilded Cage. See you guys then.